we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live on the road today. We're Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth, and it's Milligan University today. We're going to be talking about the Buffs and a lot of it. And so we're going to be joined by Zach Nave right out of the chute here coming up in a few minutes. So good morning to you. See the countdown in the corner. 24 days, 4 hours, 13 minutes to Cyclone football. Coming up in 3 weeks from Friday night at Kermit Tipton Stadium at Science Hill. Again, the 101st meeting between the Cyclones and the Science Hill Hilltoppers of Stacy Carter. So we're very excited about that. We've got some scrimmages coming up next week. We'll be telling you, actually showcasing some of those. We'll stream some of those for you next week. So it's here. It's right around the corner. It is upon us, as they say. Let's get it started for the birthday girl today. Our celebrity birthday, and we checked in all the celebs, and the one that jumps out at me is this young lady's about to sing the national anthem. She can croon it. She is 59 years old today. She don't look 59, I can tell you that. Martina McBride, birthday girl, singing the national anthem on show number 2329 of the Tom Daly Sports Show, live at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets like a the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, yeah, and the home of the brave.
And our first guest here ready to go, talking Milligan cycling. You're about to hear that this is a program that's ultra successful under this man's coaching. Zach Nave, how you doing, sir?
All right, how's it going?
I'm doing great, So here it is, July 29th. You're recruiting, getting ready. Where are we? What on timeline? Getting ready for the new season?
Yeah,
What we doing?
just tying up loose ends, trying to get everybody in, paperwork in. We start season right away. Our first national championship is the middle of September on the velodrome, the track in Indianapolis at Marion University. So we're riding individual workouts, making sure everybody's ready to go and compete for a national title.
Talk about last year. What'd you say? 10? Would you tell me all
Yeah,
there?
we won 10 national titles, and that's counting Vita Lopez's pro championship. I like to claim that became the youngest professional national champion in cycling history, USA cycling history. So
I'll say that again. This is a Milligan lady, so that's pretty.
Yes.
It's pretty stinking.
she won
impressive.
collegiate nationals, and then 2 days later won professional nationals at the same venue. Yeah.
How old is she? Back this year? She graduated.
Yes, she was a freshman.
A freshman.
Yes.
Got her for 3 more years.
Yes.
Wow. So national champion. Tell me one more time.
She was collegiate national champion,
Collegiate.
and then 2 days later she became professional national champion.
So
Yeah, she skipped. She would have been in the U23 category and decided to skip that and race the professional, and won it.
So what did she do to win? Laps. She ran it.
Yeah, so cyclocross it's an hour of racing roughly, and then they break it down to laps. So once they get a time, they'll put a lap card up, and if it takes them 2 minutes a lap, they're doing 30 laps. Then they'll just do a countdown. And
Wow.
the laps are obviously longer than 2 minutes, but yeah, she was able to ride the front. It was down to her and a girl, and the last lap, Vita stood up to go, and the girl cramped, and that's all. That's
The
all
rest
she
is
wrote.
history.
Yep.
There you go. So she's coming back.
Yes.
Who else coming back? Got a lot of returnees.
A lot of returnees. We had a young team last year. We'll have a lot of seniors this upcoming year. A lot of talent. Brody McDonald's had one heck of an off season. He's won a lot of races. Won a big stage of Tulsa Tough, Crybaby Hill. So he was leading the American Crit Cup. He's in the battle for it, which is professional crit calendar. So he was the leader of it for a while. So he's had a good off season. A lot of the guys have had a really good off season. So it's we're excited to get started. See what we can do.
So you got 10 last year. You brought home 10 national championships. Is that correct?
Yes.
Milligan, folks. School of 1,200 kids, 1,300 kids, give or take. 10 national championships. Boom. 10 in cycling. Some would be glad to have one. You brought home 10.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. And that's not the first year. How many years you been coaching Milligan?
This December will be 13.
13.
Yeah.
Have you ever added up how many you brought home under your coaching?
I don't. I'm usually looking for the next one, but I think we're somewhere near 38, 37.
He says it so matter-of-factly, but we can't do that because it's a bell ringer. 38 national championships or championships in some way, shape, or form in 13 years of this man coaching. It's awesome. So recruiting, is cycling not around here so much, is there? Do you have to go outside to find kids?
Yeah, you go to a lot of the junior national series, junior national championships. Just continue to recruit. Since we've been successful, it's a little easier. It's less outreach, more sorting through who's going to fit well in the team. And I'm more of a people person. I tell everybody that when they come to visit is if you've got the drive and you want to make it happen and you've got a great attitude and you show up and you're a good person, then we can make it happen.
I would think, this is purely an assumption on my part, I would think that if 38 national championships under your belt, when you walk in someplace talking to XYZ, talk to Tom Taylor, the cycling dude trying to recruit me, I would think with 38 national championships behind your name, it brings instant credibility to Milligan, does it not? I mean, the word's out.
It's gotten easier. I'll say that. It's gotten easier. Year one was a lot harder. So, yeah. We started out with 2.
Yeah.
When I was there the first year, we had 2 people on the team. Not a lot of mojo. This year we'll have 58. So it's
58 kids on the team?
Yes.
Wow. So you break the cycling down, and I'm not real sure I'm getting ready to say it, but I know you guys do the thing downtown, and then you go to the track inside places where you go in laps. So
Right.
cycling, and then you also do mountain cycling too, right?
Yeah. So we do 4 disciplines,
There you go. Thank
and
you.
it's starting out in the fall. We start out with track cycling, which is what you see in the Olympics. There's no brakes, single gear. It's banked. It's just in your face, high intensity the whole time. And that kind of overlaps with mountain biking. And then we'll finish it up in October, straight into cyclocross, which finishes in December. And that's our fall. Spring is road cycling, which is what you see in the Tour de France. So that's what we do.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
good segue.
Yeah.
Tour de France. A couple of Milligan ladies are making some major noise at the Tour de France. Tell us about them.
Yeah, so we have 2 in the women's version of the tour that's happening right now. I believe it's live on Peacock right now. But it's Megan Jastrab is riding. She was 4th yesterday on stage 3. And then Loretta Hansen is also there riding for our team. So we have 2 of the women out of the 80 that are selected in the world to do the women's tour. So
You have
It's pretty
80
cool.
worldwide. You got 2 of them from Milligan representing us. And
well, alumni. They're not current students, but yeah,
still they're
we're
representing
claiming
us.
we're claiming them.
Once you're above, you're always above.
Yes.
So she is currently 4th in the third
She not in overall, but she was the third in the third stage. She was
stage.
4th.
She's
Yeah.
4th. It's okay. I'm taking it. I'm claiming it. I'm running
Yeah.
with it. So what's that do for you? I mean, obviously, I'm proud of it because I do Milligan sports, but I'm not the coach. So what's that do for Zach Nate to know that you had a hand in these girls being successful, winning championships, and now she's doing well at the Tour de France? What's it do for you?
We're just happy to see them collecting on opportunity to continue to grind and to see things through. So that's
Hey.
what we're about.
A humble lad. That's good. I like that. So are the guys and girls back on campus yet?
They come back the 19th.
19th
Yeah.
of August, and then it's Pedal to the metal, no pun intended.
It
right?
is. I always say it's like the calm before the storm. This is kind of like the storm before the calm. Like, we're trying to get everything in, everything done, and then moving happens, and then it's just right back to travel and going at it.
So on the Tweetsie Trail in Elizabeth, and a lot of times where we are today here at Chick-fil-A, you will see a gaggle of people coming out there on bikes more times than not. It's the Milligan team riding the Tweetsie Trail. So when you see them, just know there goes folks that won 10 national championships last year in one way, shape, or form. So pretty dadgum impressive. And they're right here in our backyard. Little old Milligan. Not 12,000 students, not 80,000 students, 1,200 folks. And Zach Nave's a big part of that. You hungry? Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You've earned it. Go get yourself something to eat. And so we're going to be talking again. We're going to be out there every month talking Milligan sports. We're going to have you on as often as we can because, as they say back home, we're plumb proud of you, son. Keep up the good work.
I appreciate it.
Yep, good job. Very impressive, folks. That's why we're doing it, promoting Milligan today. Quick break. We'll be right back after this from Northeast Community Credit Union on show number 2329 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub-account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club savings account for Christmas 2024
Yes.
from Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
We're proud.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, showcasing Milligan sports. We're very proud to be a part of Milligan this year. We're going to be doing more Milligan sports, and so in the spring we'll be helping this young man promote his baseball program. He's one of the assistant coaches. Hello, David Shoup. How you doing? Stephanie Nave, Junior Campbell. Thank you, kids, for being with us. By the way, if you haven't had lunch plans, come here and have lunch with us at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth. And 3 ways to do it. Come sit in the lobby. Come through the 2-line drive-through, or on your phone. Go to the App Store and get Chick-fil-A One, put it on your phone, and order it that way. And if you order enough of it, accrue enough points over a period of time, you get free food. Free food's good. It's always better free when it's from Chick-fil-A. And Jacob's going to get a chance to eat here in a minute because he's our guest on the show. How you doing, sir? Congratulations. You got promoted. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so I played at Milligan for the last 4 years. Had some really good seasons there. I was a pitcher. And now I'm in the master's program, and I will be GAing this upcoming year and helping our pitching coach, Nick Flesher.
That's awesome.
With the pitchers.
So, your master's program, what do you want to be when you grow up? What are you studying?
I want to coach. So
Awesome.
it's sports management and coaching.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're a pitcher. I'm going to set it up where you can come have lunch right here on this table, Chick-fil-A, with any pitcher, and whether they're gone or still alive. You want to sit across and pick their brain as a pitcher and say, man, tell me about Who'd you have lunch with?
I think I'd pick Justin Verlander.
Really?
Yeah, I'm an Astros fan, so
That's
you
a
know,
good one.
A little biased about it, but I mean, he's dominated the league for years, and he knows everything there is to know about pitching. You know, setting up hitters to fail, the approach, how to attack, and just mechanics as well.
For a 2-hour program, this may be the dumbest question I'm going to ask in the 2 hours. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Oh, absolutely, yes, sir.
Told you it's a dumb question. So, yeah, he's good. They say he's a student of the game. He's such a bulldog. I mean, he is such a competitor, and he just refuses to lose. And so that'd be a good one to have lunch with. So what was a big day, big moment in your career? You always look back and go, man, that day I was on, I did this or I did that. What was a big memory maker for you as a pitcher?
For me personally, it was probably my game 2 years ago against CIU. I came in early, bases juice, no outs, and I ended up giving a grand slam to start off my outing. It was bad, tied up the game, and then I went 6 innings, shutout.
Wow.
And after I gave up the home run, I had 5 strikeouts in a row.
That's
and
impressive.
then went the rest of the game.
That's a Justin Verlander. You got tagged for a grand salami. You turn around and struck out 5 in a row.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Just the bounce back really.
Yeah. Well,
Really made me feel good about it.
You got that's it. You got mad. You're a competitor. So
Yes, sir.
there you go. We're gonna take care of business, and he did. That's awesome. What did it mean for you to play baseball at Milligan University?
It meant a lot. I love everything about the program. Our pitching staff the last 3 years was really family to me. Like we were really close. A lot of us graduated last year, so we were all kind of the same age and had been together for 3 years. And then just to watch the program grow as it has since I've been here. Because I remember when I first got to Milligan, a lot of the players were like, we were really bad last year, and it seemed like nobody wanted to win. And then my first season I got here, everybody was like, it's a different feeling. Like we're truly going to be a winning program, and we built on that since.
When I'm around you guys, when I'm around the program in general, but when I'm around the baseball in particular, Skyler, it's like you guys got a swagger. It's like, okay, we're not cocky, we're not arrogant, but we're here, and you better sit up because we're in the house. Is that a fair statement?
Yes, sir, absolutely. We like to play with confidence and show up to every park ready to go.
So as a GA, what will be what's going to be some of your responsibilities?
Mostly just helping out with the pitchers. I would like to implement some like mobility groups or like arm care stuff, but just helping Coach Flesher out with bullpens and kind of overseeing the guys throwing programs and their pre-throw and post-throw stuff.
So the nucleus for this year's team coming back, of course we play in the spring, but at the nucleus we got a pretty good bunch of returning guys.
Yeah, so we only lost one hitter from last season, so our whole lineup is pretty much back. I hear we got some new position guys coming in that are really good. We did lose a lot of pitchers, so we got a lot of innings to fill right there, but I mean we're getting Anthony Fernandez back. He pitched 2 years ago, had surgery, but he's a really good arm. We're getting Cannon Jaron back, and a few bullpen guys are coming back. And then we have a lot of JUCO guys transferring in.
Do you feel good about the team coming back?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So on the schedule, talking to Coach Poe again from Milligan Baseball, we're here live at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. So on the schedule, which team do you circle and go, oh, we get to play them? Which team gets everybody fired up?
Well, it's definitely between Tennessee Wesleyan and Reinhardt.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody knows Tennessee Wesleyan, so that's always a big weekend. But, I mean, with our history the last 2 seasons with Reinhardt, we played them 6 times the last 2 seasons.
Oh, really?
Because 3 times in the series and then 3 times in the conference tournament. So we've had our back and forths with them, so that's definitely, I'd say, our biggest want-to-win games.
Reinhardt and Tennessee Wesleyan. Of course,
Yes, sir.
everybody knows, for those of you watching out of state, there's a lot of you. Tennessee Wesleyan is in Tennessee. It's down at Sweetwater. Is that right? No.
Athens.
In Athens. in between Knoxville and Chattanooga. So, yeah, when you got those Tennessee teams going at it, and of course Reinhardt's got a little moat. They got a little tude, and so
Yep.
you got to bring them down a little bit. So that's good. That's awesome, man. So, are you excited about sticking around and being a coach?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
We're glad to have you. That's so you can bring your expertise to these young guys coming in. It's like, okay, guys, I've been there. It's a grind. Small college baseball is a grind, but NAIA baseball. But here's what you got to do. Number one, you got to go to class. keep your grades up. So this ain't a baseball factory. We turn out people with degrees, right?
Yes, sir.
And so that'd be the best thing you can tell them because it's true. So good stuff. You hungry?
Oh, yes, sir.
Go get you something to eat.
All right. Thank
Looking
you.
forward to talking to him, working with him.
Yes, sir.
Good job. Jacob Poe wants to meet Justin Verlander. It could be a worse guy to meet, I can tell you, because I guess what I read about him is almost like Nolan Ryan, is game preparation. I mean, I read where he starts, if he's pitching tomorrow, he is already, or let's say he's pitching Thursday, he'll start today up here getting ready, getting the wheels grinding, looking at the teams will play, get a scouting report on them. So he is game prep. I read it about Nolan Ryan. I read it about Oral Hershiser back in the day, the Dodgers guy. I guess they all do to a point. But Verlander he knows when you come up to swing against him, he knows your blood type, your social. I mean, this guy knows you in and out. That's why he's successful.
Yes, sir.
And Jacob Poe's got a good one to emulate. Quick break. We'll be right back. We're live here. Coming up, we lose one yesterday. We thought he was going to be pulling out of it, but Ryan Sandberg, we lose him at the age of 65 to cancer, and so we'll talk a little bit about that. And we'll let you know where we're going to be tomorrow right here. We're going to be at the Jewelers Bench tomorrow, and here she is to tell you all about it. We'll take a look at some baseball right after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're talking to Sherry Holtzclaw, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there. Why the Jewelers Bench?
So everything is done in-house. Nothing gets sent out. We do ring sizing, necklace repairs, replace stones, shorten bracelets, necklaces. We repair silver jewelry. There's not a lot of jewelry stores that will repair silver jewelry. So we're one of the ones that do. Occasionally watches, we do some watch repair. Some of it we do have to send that out occasionally, but I let you know when I do, so it doesn't go out without you knowing about it.
Watch batteries. They replace a lot of watch batteries. Again,
Every day.
Yes. John Holtzclaw is one of the few jewelry repair people in the area. There's not many of them left, so they do jewelry repair here. Remember that. They ship all over the country. The website is
jewelersbench10.com.
The hours you're open are
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
all right. And social media, where do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is
423-542-5600.
be loyal, buy local. It's a mom and pop store. Been here for a long time here in Elizabethton, serving not just Elizabethton, but the entire Tri-Cities and really anywhere in the country. The Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, looking stopped by my buddy. So we were just talking off air about the Raiders. It's like, really? It's something every year. So now we're going to get into that in a minute. I don't get it. So I'm not sure what, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But to me, anyway. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Tom?
It's something every year. Every year. So what was the last year? The quarterback, what was his name? Jimmy, whatever he was a dud.
Garoppolo.
Yeah, that was a big stink.
Last year was Minshew, actually. Gardner Minshew. But year
Yeah.
before that,
It's
Garoppolo.
But something preseason every year. And so now I got a guy, kissing some guy on the forehead, and somebody got offended, and and so it's crazy. It's nuts. But hello, Amy Willis. How you doing? Josh Roberts. Thank you all for watching. And we're talking Milligan sports. So Zach Nave sits down, very calmly says we won 10 national championships last year. Folks, that's why I do this, to let you know what's out there. Milligan, a school of 1,200 kids, 10 national championships in cycling alone. 10. Some schools would like to have one time. He's had 38. 38 in 13 years he's been a coach at Milligan. I mean, that's a dynasty. I don't even know how to explain that. And so it's like, he said, well, yeah, I've had 38. It's like, I'm ready to jump out of the chair. I mean, it's really impressive stuff, isn't it?
Extremely.
Yeah.
He's really making our gym look really good with banners this year. Got a bunch of new ones going in. Obviously, 10 new champions. So our gym's going to look a lot different. We're going to have a lot more banners in some places where there have been banners in the past, creating like 2-level banner things in there. So it's with all the sports at Milligan, that's the case. I mean, they always churn out successful athletes, and but cycling specifically with Zach, I mean, that's been really impressive to see.
Well, and I appreciate him being humble. I mean, I appreciate anybody that doesn't have to blow smoke about how good they are. The record speaks for themselves, but still, 38 championships in 13 years. I don't know, whatever sport. I'm not sure anywhere you go do you find somebody that's won 38 championships in 13 years in any sport anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there is, I don't know, but they have a Milligan in cycling. That's not one of those sports you get a lot of pub. That's why we got him in there, letting you know that when you see, in particular, here in Johnson City, Elizabeth, you see a gaggle of kids on cycles wearing orange and black. That's the cycling team practicing, getting some time in, for lack of a better term. And these people are winning 10 national championships. So, how many did we get all told last year across the board at the school?
Overall, we had 19 national championships last year.
It's like, so, it's like, well, we had 19. It's like, last year we had 20-something. It's just, it boggles my mind to know the school, the size of Milligan. We got 1,200 kids there, give or take. We're cranking out 19 championships last year. We were 7th in the country in the Learfield Cup. So, based on points and all the different things, scoring and points, based on where your teams finish in the respective sports that they have. So, how many sports do we have in Milligan?
30.
30 sports.
Yeah.
So, yes, Coach Nave says he's got 58 kids on the cycling team this year. 58 on cycling alone. It's just, that's why we do this. I want you to know out there that, this is a little school right up the road here in a beautiful campus. Looks like Norman Rockwell campus, but they're cranking them out both athletically and academically. So it's not just athletics. They're getting it done on the other side of campus too. So it's a great experience. So cycling is in, or getting ready to come in. So I guess everybody's starting to come in over the next 3 or 4 weeks. Kids will be coming back.
Yeah, we'll have soccer's and volleyball. All 3 of them will be here earlier than the remainder of the student athletes, with their seasons starting earlier. Our first contests are August 22nd, which is volleyball, and our soccer teams are playing on the road that same weekend as well. So they come in, I think it's 2 weeks prior to the first contest, so I think it's like the 8th of August, so very soon, a week and a half-ish.
It's awesome. I mean, and then once, it's like everybody else, once it hit the ground running, it's on. So, and it's we'll be doing volleyball and basketball and baseball. I think he and I are going to do a soccer in the fall. We'll squeeze one of those in or 2 if we can. So, soccer. Let's talk about soccer. They were national runner-ups 2 years ago. Last year we got down to the final.
We were in the championship game of our regional, which would mean we finished, tied 17th, because the top 16 make to the national.
Top 20 in the country.
The final site.
Yep. Top 20 in the country. Then 2 years ago they were national runner-ups in soccer. So cycling, as you heard, 10 national championships last year alone. Then you go into basketball. Both teams went to the national tournament. Volleyball, what were we doing in volleyball?
Got to the conference semifinal.
Yeah.
Lost in 5 sets. If we had won the 5th set, we would have gone to nationals.
Swimming had another great year too, didn't it?
Really good. Men finished 3rd in the nation. Women finished 8th in the nation.
See, it's like, it just blows my mind. Yeah, we got 3rd in the nation. It's like, there's 200 and some NAI schools in this country.
Yeah.
We're 3rd swimming with the guys, and what was the girls, 8th?
8th, yeah.
Both top 10 in the country in swimming. Little old Milligan University. Why would I not want to go? I mean, I'm proud of the Peacock. Never went there, but it's such a cool place. The kids are great. There's a different air about the students. In my opinion, when you get out there, there's, we're looking for a Milligan student, and we get them.
Yep.
And so it's really neat. So you are right now upgrading record books. You've done that, and so what are you doing at this point? Getting ready for?
Well, tomorrow our website is being updated, so it's coming out. Our brand new website design is going to be released tomorrow at some point. With the way that this release happens, it's going to happen in different tiers for different people across the world when it opens up. When you search it, it may not be updated on yours, and it may be on somebody else's. It's just going to take a little while for it to fully integrate. So, but it should be a really good opportunity for us to better showcase our athletes. A lot more opportunity for us to have video on our websites. Whether that's produced video of in-game highlights or a hype video type of feel, things like that will be on the website. And then we've actually also, this is the first time this is being announced to public, but we have a athletics department podcast that's coming out, and so we'll have a preview of that mid-August, and the first episode will be coming out in early September.
Are you doing that one?
I am, yes. I'm heading that up. I've got students in our communications department helping out with it, and it should be a lot of fun. So
we start volleyball. Our first broadcast is what? Early September?
Yeah, gonna be early September.
So about a little over a month away.
Mm-hmm.
We start volleyball, roll right into basketball, and so we're going to be doing more this year too because it's a good product, folks. And based on the results we got out there, you all watching it, we had over 53,000 views, if I remember right. Don't have it in front of me, but a lot of people watching, and so that's good. We're going to just enhance that. Your podcast will do that. We're going to be over there more often doing shows, not just the athletic side of Milligan, but just Milligan in general. So it's we're excited about the new year coming up. So this is kind of the as Coach Nave said, the calm before the storm. So we're very excited. Got a new softball coach that was announced a couple of weeks ago. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Cassie Fortner, new head coach for the softball program, is a first-time head coach. She's been an assistant at two other NAI institutions, St. Andrews and then Wayland Baptist in Texas. So she's from North Carolina, kind of from the area. Wanted to move back closer to home, having been in West Texas for the last couple of years. So great opportunity for her to come in and really take the reins of this program. I think that's the big thing that stood out to us during the interview process, was that she just seems really gung-ho about being in charge of her own program, and it being an opportunity for her to lead in that way. So we're really excited, and we're looking forward to the season.
By the way, the beard looks good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Does she like it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
If I shave, she gets mad at me.
There you go. So he's learned. Leave it alone. Mama likes it. That's good. So, all right. So let's get into the Raiders for a second. So Christian Wilkins banged up. They wanted him to have another surgery. He wouldn't do it. Thanks what I read. So they release him. You know the story better than I because you've delved into it more. But so apparently, whether he was being silly, I'm not sure what the reason was, but he went over and kissed another guy in the locker room on the forehead. Just being goofy, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't there. But anyway, it's become a firestorm for the Raiders organization. And so they let this guy go. He's going to sue him now because they owe him, the Raiders owe him money. So I'm not sure whether the kiss got him out of there or the fact that he stays injury prone and was reluctant to go get another surgery to get fixed. The Raiders are paying this guy big bucks to stand on the sideline. So what, as Bill O'Reilly says, what say you, my friend?
Well, I say that, I mean, this is typical.
Brandon's take.
This is typical from, the Raiders, it seems like, every year. There's always something that derails them. And I don't know how you fix that besides being a little bit more uniform in your staffs. Like the change that we continue to go through in a coaching staff and GM capacity, it's why we have so many players from different regimes within our locker room, and then they all cause issues when things don't seem to be going their way. Like people who brought me in are gone. I don't want to be here anymore. That type of thing. That's what always happens. It's always a disgruntled player who came in with a different regime. Devontae Adams last year came in with McDaniels and all them with the trade.
Great point.
That's just the way that it works in the NFL. And that's why the Raiders can't get out of their own way right now, is because they just turn over so often. There's no semblance of consistency. Exactly. Yeah. And I do think that Pete Carroll and John Spytek is a step in the right direction there. because I think they will bring more consistency and across the board with the people they brought in, more buy-in, I think. But Wilkins obviously was not going to buy in. So that, I think, is the issue. And with regards to the KISS thing, who knows? I think, I don't know.
It's crazy.
You've gone and seen, I don't know if you've seen some highlights. There's been some highlights all over X the last couple days of Wilkins in his NFL and college career on the field in videos of, like, under a pile poking someone in a bad spot, in
really?
a not so kosher spot, grabbing a not so good spot. So there have been some interesting signs of that in the past, but we'll see what comes of it at this point. I think this lawsuit, I think, is going to be interesting with the NFLPA because if they do side with the Raiders, I think this is going to set a precedent for future athletes because I don't think there's a lot of athletes that are rehabbing the exact way that teams want them to in certain situations, because that's what the Raiders are claiming, is that he didn't rehab this the way we wanted to, so we were trying to ask him to have a second surgery and he's declining. Well, the rehab is really the issue, and that's the reason that they cut him, is because he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. So if they do side in the favor of the Raiders that they can get rid of the guaranteed money, that's going to set a precedent for other teams. Be like, hey, if you're not doing your rehab stuff, we can cut you and not have to pay you your guaranteed money. So
I will be shocked if they side with the Raiders.
Yeah.
Only they side with the player. But
Yeah.
hopefully they do, because there is we're paying him big bucks to get fixed. His goal is not to stand on the sideline, draw a check. We're paying him to be out on the field wreaking havoc as a football player.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't doing it. He doesn't want to get fixed to do it. It's real simple.
Yep.
Here I'm writing checks to a guy who doesn't want to get better. It's free money, basically. I look at it from Christian Wilkins. So
yeah.
it's but anyway, my whole thing is like it's almost every year there's it's almost like a circus off the field. Something. Last year was Devontae Adams. He didn't want to be there, and blah, blah, blah. So let's go get Aaron Rodgers. We didn't get Rodgers, and you guys don't know what you're doing. And you had who was the coach then?
Which one?
The ball-headed guy from last year.
Antonio Pierce.
Antonio Pierce. He was job scared and ultimately got canned. And he was. I mean, it's always something with this franchise, and it is what it is. Micah Parsons, Cowboys. What we're going to do with him? Is he going to sign? I know maybe he did this morning. I don't know. As of last night, he had not signed. I don't think so.
No, I don't. He hasn't signed yet, but I think I don't think the Cowboys will let him go. I just think they want to be in the talking heads' mouths right now. The Cowboys do. Jerry Jones always does this. I mean, everyone he tries to re-sign with an extension, it goes as long as it possibly can, and then he goes, okay, here you go. Here's your money. CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott. There have been other players as well, linemen that have been the same way. Zach Martin, I think, at a point was like that as well. So, I mean, there's his entire last however many 20 years since the 2000s, basically, that's been the way he's run the team.
Yeah, micromanaged. And you see the results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't win.
They don't win. So
I mean, they win. They just don't win when they need to win.
they don't win the big ones. They don't bring home rings. So,
Yeah.
which we'll see what happens with Micah Parsons. We're here live again at Chick-fil-A. We're talking to our buddy Brendan Sweeney, assistant athletic director for Milligan. We lose Ryan Sandberg last night. Heck of a player, great ambassador for the game, 65 years old. So lost his battle with cancer. So, it kind of puts a damper on the Cubs to a point. They're having a great year, but this guy was like Mr. Cub to a lot of people.
Yeah, one of the really big names in the past of the Cubs. And the Cubs, I mean, that's a storied franchise. So a guy like Sandberg, that's going to definitely stir up the media on that for sure. What a great player he was.
So, who went at this point, July 29th? Who's in the World Series? You won't be
That's a
with
good question.
me? Yeah, 5 minutes. Oh, you forgot about everybody else. Little Molly's busy. God bless her. She's so nice. Who's going to win the World Series? Who's going to be there right now?
It's a great question. I said the Tigers before the All-Star break, but I don't know anymore. I'm not sure because
slipping.
their offense is not playing the way it was earlier. and that was the case last season with the Tigers. So I think I'm interested to see what's going to go on outside of Detroit. Houston's slipping. The A's swept the Astros in Houston this last week. So Seattle is kind of surging a little bit. So is Texas.
Yep.
They're getting close. I think in the NL, it's a little easier to see who the teams are that are going to be in the playoffs. I think at this point, but I'm really liking how Toronto's playing in the American League. So I would like to say. I'd like to see Toronto in the World Series because I think that would be a cool thing for them. I think they might be a little aggressive at the deadline here in the next couple days because they do have some needs, I think, especially pitching, that could help them out. Their offense is in good shape. I think if they could get a starting arm, the Blue Jays would be in really good shape. On the National League side, I think it's really close in both the East and the Central. The Dodgers could always turn it on at any point. It's possible there. But right now, I love the Brewers. I just think they're a surging team and a team that has had the talent for years, and see if they can get over the hump this year.
They're kind of under the radar. I mean, some of the Mets, very seldom I get people on talking baseball till the Mets come up. For whatever reason, the Phillies are, they're right there a game and a half back, but the Mets are 62-45. They're one of the, say, who's the best team in baseball right now? Percentage points, it would be Milwaukee at number 1. Number 2 would be Toronto. Number 3 would be the Mets and the Dodgers. So there you go. These teams, and then, well, actually the Cubs are there too. So, we talk all around about, but we never address the Mets. And, you got Soto, got Alonso. I mean, they're having a heck of a year.
The Mets have a ton of talent. I mean, they have a lot of it. Sometimes I get a little bit weary of trusting that they can be consistent for a long period of time because there are times when the Mets just have these slumps. They're up and down.
Absolutely.
It's kind of weird. Like they had a stretch earlier this year, I think, when they lost, was it 8 or 9?
9 in a row.
9 in a row. Yeah. And those things just creep in my head when I think of the Mets. I'm like, God, that could pop up in the end of the season, and they could miss, being in the playoffs because they lose 9 straight. Who knows?
The folks want to get rid of Brian Snitker. So the stat came out over the weekend. Not one pitcher on the starting opening day rotations now currently pitching for the Braves. None of them. They're all injured. They went out yesterday and they're hurting. They got Carlos Carrasco from the Yankees. Not that he's a bad guy, but ain't exactly. I mean, they're just looking for arms. They got Eric
Fetty.
Fetty from the Cardinals, who will start tonight, as a matter of fact, in Kansas City against Seth Lugo, who just signed the contract extension with the Royals. But, I mean, the Braves' offense is sputtering, to say the least. But when you have every starting pitcher for opening day injured, not with you, and 2 or 3 won't be back the rest of the year. So, I mean, it is what it is. Brian Snitker, I mean, you pick any manager you put in that position, you're doing the best you can do.
Right.
You're 45-60. Offense stinks. They're just not very consistent offensively, but they have no pitching. They're all hurt. So you got your Eric Fetty, which is kind of a second or even a third-rung pitcher, quite frankly. I mean, he was better in his heyday, but he's kind of going down in his career. Carlos Carrasco. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Fetty, I think his ERA is over 5 this year with St. Louis, and then they actually DFA'd him and then traded him to the Braves. So basically, it's just like a guy that a team didn't want and then picked up by the Braves. But Carrasco's 38. I mean, this is an old guy who basically they're just bringing him in to finish the season with innings, and that's about it.
It's an arm. It's a warm body with an arm, quite frankly. So
at this point, they pretty much they've given up on the season, which makes sense because they're completely ruined injuries wise.
Yeah, the Braves are. So I'm thinking Ozuna's probably going to be trade bait. Tomorrow's Thursday's the trade deadline, so you have until the 31st, which is Thursday, to make your moves. There'll be buyers and sellers, so we'll see. We'll see what goes. Hello, Angie Wilhoit. Hello to Carrie Reed. Hello to Heather McCurry. Hello to Stephanie Nave. Thank you, ladies, for watching. And guys, we're here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on a beautiful gorgeous day. It's another hot one, but we see relief coming. Going to be a cool down this weekend. It's going to be, we say relief is going to be in the low 80s, which after what we've gone through is a relief
helpful.
for sure. Absolutely. So, see anything else in the sporting world? Chris Paul goes back to the Warriors?
Clippers.
Went back to the Clippers. So he leaves my team, the Spurs. Is that a good move or a bad move for Chris Paul?
I think it's fine. I mean, he's in the twilight of his career. He spent a good majority of his years in LA with the Clippers. It's kind of a homecoming for him. I think it's a good move just for, the end of his career.
There you go. So the Spurs lose him and the Clippers get him.
Speaking of which, the Clippers, their starting lineup, they could be all like 34 or older this year. I mean, all 5 of them could be 34 or older.
Is Kawhi, is he still there too?
Yeah, Leonard
Kawhi
is
Leonard.
there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, they have a very old starting lineup this year, and I'm interested to see how that goes, if it's going to be just injuries galore like it is typically.
The walking wounded,
Yeah.
as they say. Yeah. Neat stuff. I'm telling you, it's a good time right now because it's heating up, gearing up. Of course, Tennessee football starts practice tomorrow. The balls hit the field, as everybody does, so it's here for college football. And you're still hearing it's interesting, the back and forth between the Big Ten and the SEC. There's
Weird to me.
Penn State coach James Franklin called the SEC that other conference. So Greg Sankey started a press conference the other day. He said, I want to say to everybody, this is Commissioner Sankey from that other conference. It's like a little dig, so a little tweak. So anyway, we're interested to see what's going to happen down in Knoxville with Merkliner and McIntyre, of course, Joey Aquilar, the new quarterback for the Vols. So I go back to the same thing. I've said this every time. He is who he is, the quarterback, but who's going to replace Dylan Sampson? This guy was the stud of the team last year, offensively.
Yeah.
So for all the QB talk, because Nico underperformed, we know that, and was overrated, at least in my book. But Dylan Sampson was not. He was a stud.
Yeah.
One of the top running backs in the conference, in the league. How do you replace that in a run-oriented conference, primarily?
Probably a committee. If I had to guess, I mean, it's going to be tough to do it with one guy. But if they can get a committee going, that should be effective in some way. At least give opposing defenses, a little bit of a different look from different guys in the backfield. I think that's really your best bet, unless you have just an absolute stud that you've brought in. So
you can benefit from that by bringing in fresh legs.
Yeah.
I'll pound you for
sure.
a while, then they take me out. Throw in Sweeney, he'll pound you for a while, take you out, bring in Axel Steins, and he'll pound you for a while. So that can work to their benefit to have a committee, if you will, back to running the football. So we'll see. But practice starts tomorrow for the Vols, and I would assume all the other schools as well. So good stuff. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Who else is coming today from Milligan?
We got Sarah Leuchinger. She's a graduate assistant women's soccer coach. She'll be here probably in about 10 minutes.
Yep,
So
it's good. Have her and maybe an appearance by Miss Hendrickson.
yeah, possibly Kaylee Hendrickson. I'll text her and make sure, but
Tell her
she should be coming.
Her fans are awaiting her arrival.
Will do.
Yeah, there you go. Looking forward to working with you again, my friend, this year. It's going to be good. Quick break. We'll be right back. Hello, Jimmy Stout down in Georgia. Hello, LaToya Stevens. Thank you for watching. We're here live at Chick-fil-A, show number 2329 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds in the last days difficult things come, dangers, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
We're talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfeld Drug Center, one of our proud sponsors of the show, and Cyclone Sports. A lot of pharmacies out there, a lot of drugstores out there. Why, in your humble opinion, should we come and trade at Lingerfeld Drug Center?
Yes, I think our customers are our family. We treat people how I'd want my family to be treated. And that's, we can come in after hours for you if you need, or deliver to you. I think we just go the extra mile. A lot of times at a big chain or something, if you need a refill and it's out of refills, it's too bad. But we'll call the doctor, send them messages, and keep bothering them until they get them sent in to us. So we want to do everything we can to make sure our customers have their medicine and are happy.
Customer service, folks. Again, Lingerfeld Drug Center down here beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, look who showed up.
Hello.
My little buddy. It's hopping. Hello, Jimmy Stout down in Georgia. How you doing, sir? It is hopping today. We like it. So it's always hopping at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton.
It is.
We've got, let me practice it, I-22, G37, B14. We got bingo tonight. You had bingo this morning, too,
Yes,
didn't
we
you?
had bingo this morning at 10. We had a good crowd.
Yeah.
We've got bingo tonight at 5:30. If you couldn't make it during breakfast hours for dinner, we got some prizes. You can win one of our limited edition Cabana cows and a Chick-fil-A meal coupon. If you win, we got 3 rounds of single line, double line, and blackout.
Single line, double line, and blackout.
Yeah.
Are those bingo games?
Yeah, so you have the same card.
Right.
So if I call your one line, that's the first round, you got bingo. And then the next round, on the same card, you have to get 2 lines.
Okay.
And then the last round, you have to fill your whole card up.
Okay. So the first line is just bingo.
Just bingo. Then you gotta get double.
Second game is any two. How many is there? 5? B-I-N-G-O. There's
Yeah.
5. So there's 5. You got to get 2 solids. It's over. And the third game you play, you got to cover the whole card.
Mm-hmm.
What do we win? Got prizes?
Yeah, we got prizes. The Cabana cow, which we only have a limited stock of those, and and then a Chick-fil-A meal coupon, so you can get a free meal on us next time you come in.
You want to tease them what's coming next month?
I can.
Tease
So
'em.
we've got the returning is the Cherry Berry beverage platform, so you can get it in lemonade, tea, Sunjoy, frosted, and they're adding you can get it in Sprite, which was my favorite way to drink it. It was an off menu that employees would drink, so they're adding that to the platform. And then a new sandwich we have coming is the Cheddar Bacon Club. So it's a pretzel bun with cheddar cheese, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and then your choice of grilled filet, original filet, or spicy filet.
You sampled it?
I have not yet, but I will be sampling it for everybody in the next few weeks.
The Cheddar Bacon Club's what you
Mhm.
said? Man, that's awesome. When you go to Cyclone football, the home games got 4 this year.
Yes.
6 next year. We got 4 this year. When you go to the Cyclone football games, Chick-fil-A's going to be in the concession stand. Is that
Yes,
right?
the Betsy Band is selling some Chick-fil-A sandwiches to help them fundraise and also just get some Chick-fil-A while you're at the football games.
And they're gracious enough, and they don't have to do this. And I always want to say thanks publicly that they feed the media, and they don't have to do that because when they bring that food up there, it's like bees on honey. Everybody goes to the press box because Chick-fil-A food's there. And I want everybody to know they don't have to do that. That's out of the kindness of Tommy, Mary, and Molly. Tommy and Mary being her parents, and Molly, who does the marketing here, does a great job. But they don't have to do that. So understand that it's a gift for the media to be fed by the folks from Chick-fil-A. So it's called food costs. They're giving away food, but we appreciate it. I want everybody to know that they do that, and they do it. They've been doing it every year I've been around. It's been my 9th year, so it's good stuff. We appreciate them very much. We are at 100, it's hard to believe, 148 days till Christmas Eve.
Crazy.
It is crazy. So, but we're gearing up employment-wise, getting ready to go back to school, and everybody's getting back into routine. School starts, some of the schools start Friday, some start Monday around the area. Elizabeth and Carter County starts next Thursday, so we're beefing up employment going into the holidays, which is very,
It's
very
our busy
busy.
time. Busy time. When school
Yeah.
starts is our busy time,
Yeah.
really.
So tell them how they can come to work here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton.
Yes, we've got positions available, full-time, part-time. You can text the word SERVE to 423-455-5115, and it sends you to our short application. And then We'll call you if we want an interview, and you have to fill out another application. It's just kind of a longer term one. So it's a great place to work. I mean, I might be a little biased, but I've worked here my whole life pretty much. Officially 10 years this month.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you're
So-
only 18, so you started when you were
I'm
8?
not 18.
Yeah. We're not going down that trail. But anyway, she was a
14.
young lassie. You started when you were 14 here? Wow. So she
I've
is.
been handing out coupons since I was 5, though.
Have you really?
Yeah. Since I could walk.
Wow.
Making ice cream cups.
That's it. Daddy said get out and hand out coupons, make ice cream cups at the age of 5 years old. Is what you're saying?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, she'll be running the place one of these days because she does a wonderful job, and her daddy's going to say, you know, me and Mary are heading off somewhere. It's yours, babe. Here's the keys, and she'll do a great job. So, all right, let's do this right here. I want to hit this magic button, and here we go. Talking to one of our great sponsors, great folks at Chick-fil-A. Miss Molly's here with us. It's football time in Tennessee coming up. It's that time of year. Trays. Got all kinds of trays. Tell us about the trays you can get.
All right, so we've got trays for everything. We've got nugget and strip trays for entrees. For sides, we have fruit, salad, mac and cheese. We also have wraps and veggie wraps if you have some vegetarians in your group. And then we also have our sub trays that you can only get through catering, which I think they're really good. And then we've got cookies and brownies for dessert, so a wide array of all kinds of stuff. We can do football games, upcoming weddings in the fall, birthday parties, and then we also have coming August 18th, we should start having our football 30-count tray. So if you need a themed tray, we've got our little football 30-count nuggets as well. So it's football time, but it's also Chick-fil-A time.
You got it. The phone number, by the way, is 297-1266 to order the tray. Come in and order it in person, but you can order it that way for sure.
And you can go online.
Tell us how to do that.
You go online to chickfil-a.com/catering, and you can it'll ask you to search what store you want to do, put in Elizabethton, and then all the pricing and all that kind of stuff's on the app, and we get it that way, and we'll have it ready for you when you want.
Anytime is a good time to get a tray from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. 297-1266. One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. Boom. There you go.
Sweet.
So, how has the dragon fruit? Is it still going good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people are going to be really sad when that goes away. The last day for dragon fruit, and peach is August 16th. So a couple Saturdays from now.
It's going away.
So, yep. Get it while you can. I feel like it's flown by.
Yep.
The peach has.
And bags of ice. Let's promote that too. As hot as it is, you sell a lot of bags of ice, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yep. They're a pretty good sized bag of ice, the little pebble ice that everybody loves. So you can come by and come through the drive-thru, get you a bag of ice.
Pebble ice. I've never
It's
heard it
so
called
good.
that.
That's what it's called.
Is it? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought
The
you were
little
just.
pebble. It's the little pebble.
I thought that was a Molly term. So that's the same ice you get in your drinks here at Chick-fil-A. You get a bag, take it home. I've done that. And so in my freezer, I have a bag of pebble ice. Paid, I think, less than $2 for it. So it's 2 or 3 pounds ice, and it's awesome. So if you need ice, if you just want to come by and get a gallon of drink, we have lemonade. What else do we have?
We've got lemonade and tea, and then while the dragon fruit's still here, you can also get a gallon of the dragon fruit lemonade if you want.
So they're here to please, folks. So good job. Thank you for bringing me the peach, by the
It's
way.
my pleasure.
Yeah, she takes care of me. She's a good lady. All right, quick break. Axel Steins, he shines. Look how he jumped up. He's next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Also, we got some baseball to look at. We got a lot of sports to talk about, so don't go away. As we're, again, talking Milligan sports today on this Tuesday, July the 29th, final Tuesday of the month. Friday is August 1st, brand new month. Friday will be 3 weeks. I'll go up here and show you real quick before we go to the break. Got the ticker going on. It is right there. 24 days, 3 hours, and 14 minutes to Cyclone football. It's right around the corner. Back after this, Axel Steins on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thank you, Molly Hurley.
My pleasure.
She is I love working with this lady. We'll be right back after this. Center, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tammy Troutman. A lot of antique stores out there. Why come to the Eagle Center?
Oh my goodness, there are so many reasons to come and visit the Eagle Center. We have wonderful vendors, nearly 50 vendors who have the best merchandise. They hunt, they pick, they're always changing it out, keeping it clean and fresh and new and interesting, and we have wonderful vendors.
Yes, you do. And we're going into the spring, and we're in spring and summer. Great time coming down to downtown Elizabeth and shop here because the inventory changes all the time.
Yes, it does, and we have air conditioning, so you can come in, cool off, look at things, browse. We have 2 levels of just about everything you could think of.
Gift certificates?
We have gift certificates available. We have layaway available.
Yep, you can do those. Get a gift certificate. They can come back and get what they want when they want, or do a layaway for down the road, even into the holidays. You can do that. It's all right here. The hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5 every single day except for Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And where do we find you on social media?
We're on Eagle Center Co-op on Facebook, and then Eagle Center Antiques on Instagram.
And the phone number we have to call to find out,
The phone
talk to
number
you?
is 542-6674.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show and on Cyclone Sports, the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
Back on the Tom Dillon Sports Show, we got sports coming up. We got to go Major League Baseball. Got some college football down there in the folder, stuff we're going to go over. Let you know what's going on. We're promoting Milligan Sports today. 19 national championships last year. 19 at Milligan. Wow. Is that amazing?
That's amazing. I know that.
That is amazing. So Axel's in the house. Axel Steins shines. What's the countdown, sir?
24 days, 3 hours, 11 minutes, and 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. We are now down to 24 days, 3 hours, and 10 minutes now till Cyclone football.
Wow.
Hard to believe.
Hard to believe. You got it.
Yeah, and we got the back to school bash coming up tonight at Elizabethton High School. If you little kids want to come tonight, be a part of it. Yeah, come on down to the high school tonight. It will be from 6 to 8, as you can see on this promotion right here.
Tell them about it. 6 to 8. You got it. Promotion. Here, I'll put it up here. There you go. We'll put it right where they can see it. 6 to 8 tonight. Back to school bash. You gonna be there?
Yeah.
All right. Have you had your 12 nuggets?
Yeah.
Have you had your fries?
Yeah.
All right. Were they good?
Yeah.
What kind of sauce? Do you have any sauce with it?
No dipping sauce.
No dipping sauce. Just hammering it.
Yeah.
12. What'd you have to drink with it?
Large sweet tea.
12 nuggets, large fry, and large sweet tea, and it's gone. It's vamoosed. He ate them. Scarfed them down, as they say. All right. Cyclone Walk.
Yeah.
September the 5th, first game, Westridge Wolves. Tell me about the walk.
The guys come out of the locker room. I would always get them pepped up. I'm high-fiving some of the players while I'm recording it live for the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page. Me and Carrie are. And so, the first Cyclone Walk of this year will be the first Friday in September, as he just said, the Westridge Wolves.
How's the wolf go? That'd be a Westridge Wolf right there on September the 5th. That woke everybody up here. That's good. So, anyway, that's what's coming up.
I was trying to get the whole restaurant to hear me, and they would be like, "What in the world is going on over there?"
Axel Steins is talking about the Westridge Wolves. So, there you go. So, did you have basketball practice today?
Possibly not, due to the back-to-school bash happening tonight.
Oh, yeah, they got the gym. They get the gym ready for the bash, yeah.
Yeah, there was nobody in there from when I first got in there this morning.
Yeah, they're getting ready for the bash.
Yeah, so I just went on Chick-fil-A with you today.
You got it.
Yeah. And when you were doing stuff with the Milligan Buffaloes, too.
Yep. Got some more. Got a coach over getting ready to talk to us in a minute. So we've got the Back to School Bash. It's open to everybody tonight. It's going to be at the Elizabethton High School gym from 6 to 8. Free food, free pizza, free water, free bottles of water and pizza for everybody. They got giveaways, got all kinds of, it's a community organization resource there, which means be passing out a lot of stuff from nonprofit agencies, giving backpacks, school supplies, it's all free. The last 2 or 3 years, they've averaged between 2,000 and 3,000 people coming through. So it's a busy place. You're going to be there tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Axel will be there tonight, too. So that's good. So the Cyclone Walk, Axel Steins, you've been on this road trip with me. What'd you tell me yesterday? 20-some days you've been coming?
Like 21, I believe. This is my 22nd show here today with the summer road trip. You know, next Monday, as you probably know, in case if you didn't heard me yesterday, well, it was at Lingerfield Drug Center in downtown Elizabeth, and it'll be a closing week for the summer road trip. As I prepare to go back to school soon, you know. I think I might make it to Thursday because school gets out at 11:16 that day, and so yeah, I'll possibly make Thursday, but Friday will be my last day of the summer road trip, like the summer road trip finale, the final day.
Yep, it'll be down to that final day that Axel's been with him about every day. Where am I at tomorrow, do you remember?
The Jewelers Bench on show number 2330, and congratulations on 2330 shows, by the way.
Thank you,
Hard
sir.
to believe, 10 years in the making.
You
We
got
keep
it.
going up for 2400.
Yep, 2,400 is where we're headed. We're at 2329 today. Thursday, where will I be?
Oh, getting fired up about that spaghetti right now. Pizza Inn with Eric Wilson.
2 plates of sketty. You got it. And then Friday will be where?
Kicking off the weekend at my local Food City on a Food City Friday in Elizabethton.
You got it. He keeps me online, folks. This is my buddy. We're buddies forever. Look right there. Pals forever. Me and
Forever
Axel.
and ever.
We're buddies.
Yeah.
Yep. Forever and ever. So I'll see you tomorrow at the Jewelers Bench. Is that right? No. Tomorrow you're going to be gone.
Yeah, I'll be heading to Vanderbilt. Hopefully my dad will get a new boot.
Get a new cast, a new boot for Dad at Vanderbilt tomorrow. So you'll be with me Thursday. You're coming to Pizza Inn to eat some spaghetti. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, doggies.
Oh, doggies. You got it. All right. Axel Steins.
Shines.
Tell them what I always say at the end of the show.
Bloom where you planted it, and win or lose, be a good sport.
You got
Boom.
it. All right. We'll take a break. We've got another coach from Milligan University next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Our success is your success.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we are joined by Coach, see if I can get her name right,
Sarah Leuschinger.
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 Perfect.
German?
Yes.
Leuschinger, Coach Leuschinger. See, you can teach an old dog new tricks. There you go. Leuschinger. So tell me about you've been at Milligan in the soccer program for how long?
This will be my second season. I started last fall, arrived in the summer, and was there just in time for camps and stuff.
Yeah. So you're going to be on the coaching staff now, is that right?
Yeah, so I've been helping out last year, and this year I'll be running the second team, so I'll have more input on that and more responsibility with that.
So how did we do last year?
Last year we were tied for third, and each year, like the last 3 years, we've been moving up a few spots, so we've been doing a lot better and increasing every year. So it's kind of our goal this year to still get third or better.
So educate us, who's the big dog in women's soccer in the AAC? Who's the team you got to beat?
I'd say Tennessee Wesleyan.
Okay.
They're always on top, and honestly, from there to mid of the conference, it's pretty competitive. And I feel like it could be anyone's game.
Throw them all in the bag, shake them up, basically. There you go.
Basically, yeah.
So it's Tennessee Wesleyan and everybody else, kind of, sort of?
Yeah, I would say it could differ a little bit. I think they might have lost a handful of important players, so I feel like this year it could be anyone fighting for the first 3 spots.
It's time for the Buffaloes to be up there. It's our turn.
Yeah.
It's our time to shine. So that's good. So what are you going to be doing with the team? You're going to be coaching the second team?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many girls you got coming back? Do you know yet?
I'd say we have more returning on the first team. We had a really big, or our incoming junior class was really big. So we didn't have to bring in as many new people for the entire program for the first team. Second team, we have, I'd say, around 10 at least for the second team that are new this year.
We're promoting Milligan University sports today. We're live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth. We have Coach Nave on and Coach Poe here. Coach Leuschinger's here.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get it?
That was perfect.
Give me some smoke. Okay. So things you'd want people to know about Milligan University out there that they may not know. Academically, the school itself, it's a special place.
Mm-hmm.
What's been the highlights of Milligan University for you being there?
I think Milligan, just so many areas. We have like great things to offer, whether it's location, like the academics are one of the highest in the states. It feels like a family, like everyone goes to everyone's sporting events, and there's always events on campus, and I haven't really run into a person that wasn't welcoming and super nice. So I felt like home right away, honestly, and it kind of reminded me of my other college back in Illinois. It was just kind of a smaller school, but everyone cares about everyone.
Mm-hmm. Everybody cares about you. You're just not a number.
Yeah.
Professors care about you.
Exactly.
In your classes, the ratio, teacher to student ratio is pretty low, isn't it?
Yeah. I've only been in the grad classes, but I mean, I know like a lot of students, if you have help, professors work with you, and especially the athletes, which is majority of the enrollment students, they work with the athletes and their schedules very well.
Some schools, the athletes, they stay mad at them or jealous of them, but at Milligan that's not the case. They work with you and they want you to be successful once you get that degree, don't they?
Exactly.
Yeah. So what'd you graduate with?
I got a marketing degree,
awesome.
And right now I'm the coaching and sports management masters.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive. So when do the girls get back on campus? When do they show up, get ready for are they there yet?
This, what's the 4th? Monday? Sunday?
Monday,
right?
Yeah,
the 4th.
Yeah.
The girls will all be coming in.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
On Monday.
Whole week earlier than last year. We get to come in. Both squads are coming in the same day, which is really cool.
Now, have they been on a conditioning program this summer? Have you had them doing stuff away from, or are they going to come in cold turkey and it's like, we're getting ready to run mountains and hills, and here we go, girls?
Yeah, we have them do a workout packet. We also are very lucky to have a strength and conditioning coach from ETSU. She's a student there, and she helps out with tweaking things, strength programs, but we also have them just doing like fitness testing, strength testing, just to prepare and get their bodies ready for the season.
It's a grind, isn't it?
It very much is, yeah.
I don't know much about soccer. I have the utmost admiration. You just run the whole time. I don't see how people do it.
Yeah, so. I love telling people it's like a track meet with the ball. It really is.
It really is. A track meet with a ball.
Yep.
Man,
we're run like 6 or more miles a game. Yeah.
You run about 6 miles a game?
Like midfielders, I average like 6 to 8 miles a game.
I did not know that. Wow.
So yeah,
That
it's
makes me
pretty
tired.
hardcore.
You just saying that. It makes me tired.
Oh yeah. Oh
so,
yeah.
were you a midfielder?
I was mostly, and then most of college I went to like a wing back, but I still got into the attack and ran a lot. Still a lot of running.
I've never met this lady, but just something tells me there's an edge about her that if you get in her way out there on the soccer field, she's gonna mow you down.
It's part of the competitive game, you know.
That's what I thought.
Mhm.
I kind of read into that pretty quick, like, don't cross me, buddy. I'll run you over. So that's pretty much the way it was, right? Yeah. There you go. You don't have to tell me. Guilty, Your Honor. No further questions. That's awesome. Well, we're glad you're on staff at the Milligan Women's Soccer Program. They come back in on the 4th and hit the ground running. So we're going to stream some soccer this year. And so thank the good Lord that Brendan's going to help me because I don't really know what I'm doing. But I want to come out and watch Coach Loischinger. So what was your nickname in college? Mean? Feisty?
Well, because people can't always pronounce my name, it was just Loich, like the first half. I almost just told you to just pronounce it like that because a lot of people just know me as that, honestly.
Loich? Yeah.
It's rare that I hear my entire last name said out loud, honestly.
Plus, if they butchered, you don't really want to hear it butchered all the time. Just call me Lois. There you go.
Exactly,
All right.
exactly.
Are you hungry? Get you some lunch. It's on us.
I maybe could eat, yeah.
Absolutely. For being a guest, you
I
eat free.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to working with you come soccer season.
Awesome.
It's right around the corner, isn't it?
It's very soon. It's gonna come really quick, yeah.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. We're going to take a look at a lot of sports. We're going to start with Major League Baseball next on the Tom Daly Sports Show.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. You know, it goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. As far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, you know, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local. Support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Daly Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. Big John's Closeouts. Back on the Tom Daly Sports Show, let's take a look at what's going on in sports. The Atlanta Braves, again, interesting stat. They have no starting day pitchers currently throwing the baseball for Atlanta. Chris Sale, Ronaldo Lopez, Spencer Schwellenbach, A.J. Smith-Shawver, and Grant Holmes all on the IL injured list. They need arms. Went out and got Carlos Carrasco from the Yankees. Got Eric Fetty, who's going to be starting tonight with the Braves, so he is, he being Brian Snitker, just trying to piece together a rotation. And then they need arms. They need warm bodies. And Carlos Carrasco, you know, I guess I'm throwing off on him a little bit, but not exactly, you know, what they need long term. But again, they have, as we said, they have no pitchers per se. So they're hurting. All right, Major League Baseball getting ready to set an attendance record on Saturday. Are you going, by the way? You going up to watch a game? Are you? Attendance record on Saturday. More than 85,000 tickets have been sold for the Reds and the Braves on Saturday. This coming Saturday at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's going to be a phenomenal scenario. Johnny Bench will throw out the first pitch for the Reds. Chipper Jones will do it for the Braves. They got all kinds of festivities. Got music. Jake Owens outside of the fan zone. Inside will be Tim McGraw Pitbull. So all kinds of neat stuff starting, getting ready. The concerts will be at 6. The baseball game will start at, I believe it's 7 on Saturday. So it's a really cool thing going on at Bristol Motor Speedway. And they're going to set an all-time attendance record for a game in Major League Baseball. So there you go. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with the standings right now. Going into this Tuesday's action. The Blue Jays lead. Let me get rid of this. It drives me nuts. The Blue Jays, American League East, right now, they lead the Yankees by 5.5. Jays have won 7 out of 10. The Yankees and the Red Sox have both lost 6 out of 10. In the Central, Detroit, 9-game lead over Cleveland. In the West, the Astros in a tailspin. They lost 5 in a row and 6 out of 10. The Mariners are catching them. They're down to 3 games on the differential. And then on top of that, you've got the Rangers. Evan Carter and the boys have won 8 out of 10, so they're only 4 games back. So it's game on now. The Astros have let it get away. The Mariners have caught them. The Rangers have caught them, and so it's a 3-horse race in the American League West. In the National League, the Mets lead the Phillies by a game and a half. The Mets have won 7 out of 10. The Phillies have lost 2 in a row. They are 5-5 over the last 10 games. A game and a half between the Mets and the Phillies in the East. In the Central, it is a 1-game differential. They're playing each other head-to-head, by the way. The Brewers have won 2 in a row and 7 out of 10. They lead the Cubs by 1 game right now in the NL Central. And in the West, the Dodgers, they have lost 6 out of 10. They now have a 4-game lead over the Padres, have won 3 in a row. So things are tightening up some, and some they're not in the American League and National League pennant races. Games today, the Reds will have Nick Lodolo on the mound against Tyler Glasnow in Cincinnati, the Dodgers and the Reds. Atlanta will be again in Kansas City for another round. Seth Logo, who just signed that big contract extension for the Royals, he will go for Kansas City. And Eric Fetty, they just picked up from the Cardinals, he'll start tonight for the Braves in Kansas City. And then Evan Carter and the Texas Rangers will be in L.A. again to battle the Angels. Other games, one-day game coming up, starting here. In fact, it's underway. Toronto at Baltimore, they're playing a doubleheader today at 12:35 and 6:35. The Blue Jays and the Orioles in Baltimore at Camden Yards. Under the lights tonight, Colorado, Cleveland, Arizona, Detroit. The Yankees hosting Tampa Bay. The Phillies in Chicago to battle the White Sox. Cubs will be in Milwaukee again. Another big matchup there tonight. The two teams went head-to-head in the Central. Red Sox in Minnesota. Miami against the Cardinals in St. Louis. Houston hosting Washington. Also in Major League Baseball tonight, you have the Mets in San Diego. They're playing a doubleheader. Let's see. Single game tonight. The Pirates in San Francisco and the Athletics hosting Seattle in Major League Baseball. And that's what's going on there again. Detroit making a trade. Trade deadline is going on through tomorrow. So Detroit in an in-division trade coming over the Minnesota Twins. Chris Paddock, the right-hander, coming from the American League Central rival, the Minnesota Twins, in a 3-player deal. So Paddock, P-A-D-D-A-C-K, having his best season in years. So this is a big pickup for the Tigers, trying to bolster their pitching rotation heading down the stretch, because you have trade deadline is through tomorrow, then that's it. So the Tigers get Chris Paddock from the Twins. That's a big pickup there. And so there he goes. We told you outside of the show, Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg, known mostly for his time with the Cubs, passes away at the age of 65, prostate cancer. Sandberg, in August, said last year he'd been declared cancer-free, but by December the disease was back and it spread to other organs. So in parts of 16 seasons, 15 with the Cubs, Ryan Sandberg hit .285, 2,386 hits, 403 doubles, 282 home runs, over 1,000 RBIs, and 344 stolen bases. He won the 1984 MVP, has 2 other top 5 MVP finishes. He was in the All-Star game 10 times, 9 Gold Gloves, and 7 Silver Sluggers in the process. So there you go. So we lose Ryan Sandberg at the age of 65 to prostate cancer yesterday, the legendary Chicago Cub. All right, we'll take a break. We got some college football and some pro football news to take a look at. Schools, by the way, it's the back-to-school bash tonight, Elizabeth City Schools. Anybody and everybody wants to come by from 6 to 8. You've got backpacks full of school supplies. You got free pizza, free water, got games, got a bunch of nonprofits in there passing out information, literature. It's all free tonight from 6 to 8 at Elizabeth City Schools and the gym at John Treadway Gym right across the street for the back-to-school bash from 6 to 8 o'clock tonight. And why would you not? You get a chance to get in there and get some free goodies getting ready to start school. By the way, school start on Friday in Greene County and Greenville. Monday, Johnson County, Johnson City, Washington County, Rogersville City, Sullivan County, and Kingsport City Schools will all start on Monday. Elizabeth and Carter County starts next Thursday on August the 7th. So that's what's going on for back to school. Most of the Virginia schools will start. They will start theirs later on in the month of August in Virginia. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. We are live here again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth on show number 2329 on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Our buddy, obviously, Frankie Bailey, the owner of the coffee company here in downtown Elizabeth. A lot of restaurants, coffee shops all across the Tri-Cities. Why come to the coffee company? What do you feel like separates you from everybody else?
Yeah, well, it's a special place. The coffee company's been in business for 27 years now, and the community has just been a huge support. That's the only reason we're here and continue to be here, to support and feed and serve some amazing coffee to the community. So it's the space. When you're talking about supporting these historic downtowns, it really matters because we're the heart of the community. We're at the heart of Carter County. This is where people come to celebrate, to shop, to enjoy, and it really makes a difference when you support local. And so when you've got people taking a chance and opening up some great businesses downtown, the more that you can show up, support. The holiday season's coming up. That's a really great time to come out and support all these amazing restaurants and businesses right here in your downtown.
You've got them from all over the Tri-Cities coming in here, too. Of course, Elizabeth supports you, but
yeah, it's been
all over the Tri-Cities, it's awesome.
We do. There's lots of local support, but really regionalism.
Mm-hmm.
People coming from Johnson City, Irwin, Bristol, Kingsport, they come down. They like to eat in our downtown. They like to enjoy drinks in our downtown, and they come back, which is wonderful. We love it.
The Coffee Company. Social media, how do we find you?
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. Just search up The Coffee Company. You can call us here. We also have a website. You can order food online. If you want to order through Google, find us there. You can just come and pick it up quickly without calling. And you can order coffee by the pound if you're folks that are watching that don't live in the area and you want to try our awesome coffee. You can go to our website, tncoffeecompany.com, and order coffee by the pound just right there, and we'll ship it to you.
Hours are open.
We are open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and we serve lunch from 11 to 3.
And the magic phone number of the Coffee Company is
423-542-3438.
Great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Be loyal, buy local, and support the Coffee Company in downtown Elizabethton. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Well, I didn't know this till he informed me just a few minutes ago. Today's the lad's birthday. How old might you be? I can ask you. You're a guy. How old are you, sir?
28.
How depressing. I got boots at home, 28 years old. 28 years old. You going to Pigeon Forge for your birthday is what I heard you say?
Yeah, my dad and stepmom are down there.
That's awesome.
And they're going to be down there for a few days. And so wife and I are going down and have dinner with them and celebrate a little bit. So
They invited you to come down and spend. They still get a cake for you and all that?
Yeah, yep. They got an ice cream cake.
Whoa.
So looking forward to that.
There you go. So today's his birthday. We worked together, had no clue, so we have to sing him happy birthday. So, because it's going to be god awful, and that's my intent. So here we go for 28 years old. Is that right? What you said? 28.
Yep.
That's depressing. I'm just going to tell you. That is depressing. I thought the lad was a little bit older, so. But he's not. Happy birthday to you. It's melodious. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brendan. Love working with him. Happy birthday to you. And many more. See, London says out the door. Maybe you can score. Everything's, it just goes on and on. So, happy birthday, 28. That's good.
Thanks, Tom.
Yep. Love working with this guy. So, and we had Kaylee coming, but Kaylee got tied up at work, so she won't be able to make it today. But she does a great job. Kaylee Hendrickson does a wonderful job. Of course, this man is the SID of the year in the conference. So, now, Milligan, we're picking up Spartanburg Methodist. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep. Spartanburg Methodist College coming into the Appalachian Athletic Conference this year. They had been, for the last couple years, a independent in the NAIA, and so this is the first time they've gotten into a conference, which we're excited. They have been, kind of an up-and-coming athletic department, and so we're excited to see what happens there. Obviously, we also will lose Kentucky Christian. They're moving out of the conference to the River States Conference, and also St. Andrews with their closure back in May. So we'll be one fewer institution within our conference this year.
So St. Andrews literally just shut the doors, not just the athletic department. They shut that one home.
Mm-hmm.
There was two of them. There's another one too, wasn't there?
So Concordia in Michigan also closed this last year. So
what makes me think Limestone closed too?
Limestone did too. Yep,
Okay.
at the Division II level. Yep.
So Limestone, St. Andrews, and Concordia, Michigan, they all just shut their doors and said, we're going home.
Yep.
So, which has got to be devastating to this faculty and all these people that are getting a paycheck from them. They're gone. So, anyway, St. Andrews is shut down as an institution, so we picked up Spartanburg Methodist. I'm sure they realize, they probably scouted the league. They know how competitive this league is.
Yeah, that's a lot of the reason why they wanted membership in the conference is because they knew that it was going to be a challenge for them, and I think they have it in them to really continue to improve as well and grow with the conference in that regard. So I'm looking forward to having Spartanburg Methodist in the conference.
Yep. Now you got to go. It's your birthday.
Yep.
Birthday boy heading to Pigeon Forge for an ice cream cake with dad and stepmom and wife. That's good.
Yep.
You've earned it. So have safe travels. It's nuts down there. I guess you know that.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's getting their last, a lot of schools starting up, some Friday, some next week for sure. Everybody by next week. So I would think this week will be back to school shopping down there, and everybody trying to get their last hurrah in before school starts back, which is hard to believe. But, so drive careful, sir.
Will do.
There you go. That's your homework. That's your assignment, son.
All right.
28 years old. Good night. To be 28 again. To be 48 again, for that matter, but that's a whole other animal. All right, here we go. Let's run this real quick. How about some DB? Give you an idea. We're 24 days out. Here is the Dobbins Winter football game highlights from last year. Had to play the game at Kermit Tipton Stadium because our school was being used for a emergency shelter because of Helene, so we couldn't play a game, but we did play it at Kermit Tipton Stadium in Johnson City. And here's some of the highlights from last year in the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
If you missed Friday night's game against Dobbins Minute, you missed these exciting Cyclone football highlights. Brought to you by Bremen Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
Win backs with Slagle. Second down and goal from the 4. Hand off to Landry Buckles. Goes out inside. Did he get it? He did. Touchdown Cyclones. Touchdown Landry Buckles for Elizabethton.
That baby Landry. Good job by the left side right there. Peltier, Kodak, what a great job.
2 to the near side, wide side of the field. We trail by a touchdown, but we're on the move here. Slagle, play action, razzle dazzle, got the home run ball, got him down there, and it's going to be caught. He caught it in stride. He's gone. Justin Whitehead.
That's right.
Touchdown Cyclones. Touchdown Justin Whitehead.
Yes, sir.
44-yard bomb on a razzle dazzle, flipped to the wall, and Wallem flipped it back to Slagle, and they burnt their bridges for a 44-yard touchdown. Woo! Oh. Sykes, single setback. Sykes wants to throw. Got one down the near sideline. It's going to be underthrown. Picked off. Intercepted. Cyclones got the pick. Down the near sideline. Run, run, run. And it's going to be down at the 33-yard line. On the pick. Tucker Taylor with the INT for the Cyclones. And a lead zone trying to tie this bad boy up. 2:14 to go. Clock rolling. Crazy as this year has been, why not have an overtime game? Slagle hands off to the Train. Train strings it outside, goes inside. Touchdown! Cyclones, touchdown, J-Train. 3 yards out, the Train.
Tune in this Friday night for another night of exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclones!
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, wrapping it up here again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on this Tuesday. Happy birthday to Martina McBride. We let her kick it off singing the national anthem. She is 59 today. So you look at our countdown to football. You see it right there, 24 days, 2 hours and 35 minutes. We've got scrimmages next week. Next Thursday, Jeff County, I believe it is. So it's here. We're getting cranked up. We had a scrimmage last night with T.A. Duggar. They got another one on Saturday with Anderson County. Of course, what we're pushing today is the back-to-school bash, which is tonight at Elizabethton High School. Here it is. You can't probably read that, but it's from 6 to 8 o'clock. You got free pizza, free water, all kinds of giveaways, games, backpacks, getting ready for school to start. Again, the list, it's really interesting. Greenville and Greenville City start Friday, like this Friday. Then on Monday, Johnson County, Johnson City, Washington County, Rogersville, Sullivan County, Kingsport City, Bristol, Tennessee City all start on Monday, the 4th. Then you have Carter County, Elizabethton City starting on Thursday of next week. So it's here. Virginia schools will start later. Although Lee County, Wise County, Russell County, Smith County, and Dickinson County all start next Thursday. So it's here. And so as a result of that is the back-to-school bash tonight here. Again, from 6 to 8 o'clock, see on the screen, and so you can get them. So you got free food, free giveaway, free games, free school supplies. Again, they average anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 people for this event every year. The inside, where it's air conditioned, they're offering free haircuts. They got some other freebies going on, and a lot of the nonprofits will be there to pass out goodies tonight. So it's a good night to jumpstart your school year, and you don't have to be just in Elizabethton City. Come one, come all. They'll pass things out while supplies last, and they usually, in anticipation, big crowd, they usually have plenty of stuff, everybody. So can't say they won't run out. I don't know that for sure, but they generally have the wagon loaded pretty good for folks to come by and pick up what they need. So hope you'll do that tonight. It's all free, by the way. Right across the street here at the Elizabethton High School John Treadway Gymnasium. All right, the NASCAR boys go to Iowa this weekend for the race at Iowa Raceway, I should say. And so you're down to 13 guys in the playoffs. There's a 16-team playoff format, or 16 driver playoff format, I should say. You got 13 in already. You got 3 guys hanging on points, Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, and Chris Buescher. Reddick's probably in pretty good shape. He's got 138 points above the cutoff line. Alex Bowman and Chris Buescher, maybe not so much. On the outside looking in right now are Ryan Priest, Kyle Busch, Ty Gibbs, A.J. Allmendinger. Those are the four guys on the outside looking in. Bubba Wallace won the race over the weekend in Indianapolis, and so he is definitely in. And so the guys are in: Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Shane Van Gisbergen, Chase Elliott, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, and Josh Berry. Those guys have won along the season this year, so they're in. And the three guys right now in points to make up the 16 drivers are Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, and Chris Buescher. We've got, Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen, Richmond, and Daytona after this weekend. So you got 3 more regular season races, then the playoffs start, including September the 13th at Bristol Motor Speedway with the Bass Pro Shop night race. Now, as we told you earlier, the baseball game on Saturday, this coming Saturday at the Speedway, is going to set an attendance record. They've already, up to this point, they're still selling tickets. They're already over 85,000 seats for this baseball game, which is going to be a Major League Baseball record. And so Johnny Bench will be there for the Reds to throw out the first pitch. Chipper Jones will be there to throw out the first pitch for the Braves. So it's going to be a big deal on Saturday. I'm not even sure. Let's see what the weather's going to be. I hope it doesn't rain them out after everything you've done to build the field and put everything down. And I hope they don't get rain. Let's see. Let's look real quick. Hello, William Clark. Hello, Coach Witten. How you doing, sir? Let's look at Saturday. 40% of scattered showers on Saturday. Mostly in the afternoon, so it should be okay for a baseball game. Cooler and less muggy. That's good. Low of 62 on Saturday evening here in the Tri-Cities. So it should be, weather-wise, a great night for a record-setting evening with Tim McGraw in concert, Pit Bulls in concert, Jake Owens in concert. It's just, as always, when the Speedway does something, they do it first class. They don't do it. It's going to be a great night, a history-making night for baseball at Bristol Motor Speedway this coming Saturday between the Braves and the Reds. So there you go. 2 teams. Braves are out of it. Reds are still hanging, trying to the hair of their chinny chin, trying to hang in to get a wild card spot. And maybe they could win the Central, although they trail. They're, 7 or 8 games out, but that's not insurmountable between now and September to do that. But the Braves, I think, for all intents and purposes, are out for the year. So it's a crazy stat, as I said earlier in the show. They have no starting pitchers currently pitching that were on the opening day starting pitching lineup. Every starting pitcher they had on opening day of this year, they're all on the shelf. They're hurt. Not one. That's a crazy stat. And yet they're still, they're competitive, not winning much, but they're competitive. They're not quitting, of course. And as we said, he went out and got Eric Fetty. He pitches tonight. They last night went and got Carlos Carrasco from the Yankees, so they just need arms. And they're getting them, best they can, not costing an arm and a leg, as they say, to get them. But they got to have some pitching. They got to have pitchers. So, which tells me that maybe it's not much down on the farm. I'm thinking, why don't you elevate the AA and AAAs up to the big club? Maybe they don't have any. That would be what I would surmise, but you're going, or at least not enough they feel like can come in and do an immediate impact on the Major League Baseball and the big clubs. So, I don't know. That's going to do it. Hello, Brenda Grindstaff. You know what Conway says. Hello, darling. And so thank you for watching the show. Be sure to like and share it. Back with you tomorrow from the Jewelers Bench here in Elizabethton. It's going to be a good time talking to Sherry, so what she's got for the summertime jewelry. And, again, the countdown for Christmas, we told you. You laugh, but it's going to be here before we know. It's 148 days till Christmas Eve. So, and I know people, in all seriousness, already went in and started laying away, making payments on jewelry for Christmas at the Jewelers Bench. We'll be there tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be at Pizza Inn right down the street with Eric Wilson and the folks. And then Friday, we'll kick off the weekend at Food City on the Food City Friday. So we're out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours. Let's close it as we always do with the verse. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. We unashamedly do that, of course. And the verse today is just this. We need to remember that God can turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone. That's a powerful statement. The only question is when he can do it. Psalms 55, verses 16 and 17 says, "But I call to God, and the Lord saves me. Evening, morning, and noon I cry in distress, and he hears my voice. Stop right there. But it says, never be afraid to trust an unknowing future to a knowing God. Never be afraid to trust an unknowing future to a knowing God. Thank you, God, for loving us. Hit it. Good way to end it. Our guest today, Zach Nave, cycling coach, Milligan. Jacob Poe, assistant baseball coach, Milligan. Brendan Sweeney, assistant athletic director, Milligan. Coach Lloyd Schfinger, assistant soccer coach, Milligan. Axel Steins, Molly Hurley was on the show. Appreciate everybody being with us on the show. We're out of time. Hello, Jan Smith. How you doing, lady? We're out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours. Back at it tomorrow. We'll be again right down the street at the Jewelers Bench, the only full-time full-service jewelry store in Elizabethton and Carter County. That's where I get my jewelry when I get it. Of course, all this stuff I got on my arm, I got it from the Jewelers Bench. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, hey, thanks for watching the show. Be sure and like it and share it. Again, we are 24 days away from Cyclone football. We spoke to the man yesterday. We will be joined in the press box in game number 1. He has a previous commitment, so Richard Van Huss won't be with us in the first game, but Eddie Pless will. And then we'll go to Tennessee High with RV, Richard Van Huss. Eddie Pless in the home games and Van Huss on the road games for Cyclone football, starting our 9th season of doing Cyclone sports. Didn't realize that. I sat down and added it up the other day. It's pretty exciting stuff. Thanks for being with us. Stay cool. Come through here and get what you need to stay hydrated, be it tea or lemonade or Dasani water or a Coke product. Your pebble-sized ice you can get in bags. The same ice you get here at Chick-fil-A, you can take it home with you. In, 3-pound bags under $2. Can't beat it. All right here again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. And as Molly said, they're looking for help, looking for employment. They're gearing up, trying to beef up their employees heading into the holidays and back to school. It gets crazy. Football Friday nights here, you come through this place, can't stir up the sticks. They need help. They need more bodies. And so if you're interested in working here at Chick-fil-A, they're always pretty well staffed. They can always use a few more. So stop by here and fill out an app or go on the website, and you can apply for work there as well. So it's real simple. Thanks for being with us. Back with you tomorrow on show number 2330. Tomorrow from the Jewelers Bench. Until then, we'll tell you as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2329 as we showcase Milligan University Sports Day here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.